All right, now let's take a look at global stock markets, which remain mixed. First, let us start with the Asia Pacific, where markets rise as most of the region observed the Lunar New Year holidays. In Japan, on Tuesday's closing hours, the Nikkei 225 was up by 1.4%. In Australia, the ASX 200 was also up, but by 0.4%. However, in New Zealand, the NZX 50 was down by 0.13%. Well, markets in Asia Pacific were higher on Tuesday, mostly, and the yield on the 10-year Japanese government bonds maintained levels below the central bank's upper ceiling of its tolerance range, with the last standing at 0.411%. All right, now let's move on to the U.S., where major averages closed in the green on Monday. This is on Monday Eastern Time in the United States. The Dow Jones Index was up by 0.76%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq up the most by over 2%. The S&P 500 also up, but by 1.19%. Well, all major averages in the U.S. saw its second straight positive day. However, the gains in the U.S. come despite an underwhelming start to earnings season and more signs that the U.S. economy is slowing. On Tuesday, many key companies such as General Electric, Verizon, and Johnson & Johnson are set to report earnings before the closing bell, and Microsoft is scheduled to report earnings in the afternoon. All right, now let's take a look at European markets, which were mixed on early Tuesday. Now, here are some of the market numbers in Europe as of 9 a.m. London time on Tuesday. At that particular time, Germany's DAX up by 0.1%. However, in London, the FTSE 100 down by 0.5%. Indeed, European markets were mixed early on Tuesday, with investors digesting the latest flash purchasing managers index data from the Eurozone for January.